When you can't find a color for your race car, Dayglow is never a bad option. Here's J. Mcmurray's 2011 Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet Impala. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Holy crap, we got an awesome diecast here. Here is J. Mcmurray's 2011 Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet Impala, and for those who don't remember this car, this was one of the coolest paint schemes on the track every Sunday, is the Bass Pro Shops Impala for old Jamie Mcmurray. Wow, bro, this was such a beautiful race car. You know, the Dayglow orange on the track, man. This was one freaking awesome car, and to get the diecast of this is freaking awesome. So here's the official name for it. It is the Bass Pro / Tracker Boats Impala. Now, of course, before the Martin Truex Jr. days, you know, both at Furniture Road Racing and Joe Gibbs Racing, Bass Pro Shops, well, they were over there at the Bass Pro Shops #1 team. They weren't over there at the 78 or the 19, of course. You know the reason why. Martin Truex Jr. was sponsored by Bass Pro Shops when he was with the 1 car. So when he left, it went to MWR. With Napa, they stayed around for DEI, which merged with Earnhardt Ganassi. So without further ado, let's go and get this 2011 Jim Mcmurray diecast right out of the box. Alrighty, folks, right out of the box, and oh my goodness, the orange / red color of this race car is so God-given bright. I think the colors pick it up as a, I don't know, a fluorescent bulb at this point. I mean, holy crap, man. They did a great job with the Dayglow. I mean, the camouflage here, the little bit of a yellow stripe here. And I think the door numbers were actually a different color on the actual race car. If I remember correctly, the door numbers were white, I think. Could be wrong on that, but I mean, you got a giant fish over here. And I gotta say, you know, the hood of this car really reminds me of the Austin Dillon 2019 RCR 50th anniversary car. You know, it has the Bass Pro Shops logo there with the black hood and a little bit of a black roof. Very similar of the actual old school Dale Earnhardt Sr. Bass Pro Shops paint scheme, but really cool race car, honestly. You got Bass Pro Shops there. Love this. You got the Chevrolet bow tie right in front of the grill piece. Very, I would say, bare bones front end here. I mean, good God almighty, you think it's a street sweeper. I mean, there's no contingencies here, no contingencies here. I mean, very clean, honestly. I mean, the whole front nose here, I mean, everything. Very clean here. Get the Impala decal there, which is slightly off-centered. But yeah, the whole nose cone, pretty clean here. You got Goodyear Gatorback, Moog, Comp, Edelbrock, Sudoku. You got the, well, I would say you have the Earnhardt Ganassi logo there, but I don't see it in the headlights, and I don't see, or I see a 1 there. I'm guessing the Earnhardt Ganassi logo is just not present in that decal. Over here to the left side of this race car, we're going to have to zoom in just a little bit to get some detail here. I mean, good God almighty, look at the woodland camo around here. And I love camo diecast. I've always loved it. You know, the Duck Dynasty Clint Boyer car. The gargantuan amount of Realtree cars. You know, I just love camouflage diecasts. Definitely growing up in Texas, camouflage very present. And it looks really good on a race car, honestly. I got Jim Mcmurray right there. This was 1 year removed of his amazing 2010 campaign, which he missed the chase, but still won 2 crown jewel races. Yeah. He actually won the 500 in 2010, the Brickyard 400, backed it up with a Charlotte fall win. I mean, the cat was going bonkers in 2010. Got J. Mcmurray right there, got the good old American flag right there. Got the Bass Pro Shops once again, Tracker Boats, Coca-Cola, Champion, not sure what that one is. We got McDonald's, you got the, whatever the little Bass Pro Shops gift card, credit card, whatever it is. Tracker Boats there, Mercury, you got the McDonald's arch right there, Synthil, you got the Safety Clean logo. Looks like, I want to say it looks like Rush Truck Centers or something next to the Sherwin-Williams logo. Got the #1 right there. I love this font. I wish Ganassi kept it. I know it's trademarked with the Earnhardt thing, but why can't they just take this style font, change it up a little bit, and keep it? I'm just saying, it looks so much better than the Kurt Busch one. Good God, it looks so much better. You got the NASCAR race car logo right there. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, Autometer, Mobil 1, Jegs, Lincoln Welders, Mechanics Wear, Holly, 3M, USG, and DirecTV. You got Goodyear, which is all screwed up. And who can forget seeing, you know, Jay McMurray's name on the NASCAR pre-race shows, you know, early in the morning. They're talking about, you know, Kenny Wallace is hooting and hollering. You got John Roberts there. They're talking about who's going to win at Talladega. Oh, man, those are some fun times. So you got tracker boats over here on the back of the car. Notice how the paint scheme here, which is, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like this little bar here. I don't. You have this whole little trim line, and you have the camo, but it just cuts off, and it just kind of comes back up. I don't know. I just think this orange behind the boats looks kind of goofy. I wish they would just left it there, or make it black. You know, I just think it just looks kind of goofy having this random stripe as it does taper off in the back end. But whoa, I love the camouflage tail end of this race car here. Now notice the spoiler is painted the same color as the race car, which is like a day glow orange. Very beautiful, hunter safety orange, if you will. Got the number 1 right there, of course, Bass Pro Shops tracker boats. Got the bow tie, Earnhardt Ganassi Racing right there. Remember that was a thing. That was the bee's knees. You know, they didn't really do that good, honestly, in the Earnhardt Ganassi days. Granted, you know, they won a 500, they won a Brickyard. You know, they darn near won a Brickyard in 09. They had some good runs, right? They won Charlotte, they won Talladega, but you know, truth be told, they just weren't good enough. Truth be told, Ganassi has never been a championship-level team, I would say, until Kurt Busch and the last years of Kyle Larson's stint at Ganassi. They were never a true championship threat. Now, I'm not saying they're going to win every race, but I mean, with the playoff format and all that hogwash, they still have a chance to make it to the end. I mean, heck, Kurt Busch's win at Kentucky was, Kentucky, and then, of course, especially the Vegas one, shows that they still have race-winning pace. So it's to the right side of this diecast, and I just gotta say, this is one beautiful paint scheme. You know, this part right here kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, but besides that, I love the camo on the side. The day glow paint job just sets this thing off, man. Whoa. And then you got the whole nose, and you got the roof decals. Just a very well-proportioned paint scheme, and I really do like this. I love the day glow colors. It definitely is something that you don't see every day. And to go into the roof of the diecast, you got the, of course, the middle of the one is a day glow, but the outside of it, it's kind of an unorthodox yellow. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but truth be told, it don't look bad, you know, just something kind of different. And then over here to the deck lid of this Chevrolet Impala, you got Arctic Cat, share our passion. Well, making these videos helps me share my passion of NASCAR Diecast, and I gotta say, folks, if you don't have this diecast, I highly recommend getting it. This is a beautiful race car. Hopefully it's not too darn rare to pick up out there. You know, this is part of the 2011-2012 collection, you know. I will say, though, these cars are drying up. Definitely, you know. I remember when the COTs when they were very commonly available, and they've dried up unbelievably. And I think the 2011 and 2012s are the next in line. The 2013, 14, and 15 Gen 6s are already drying up, so you can only imagine what some of these paint schemes in 11 and 12 are going to be doing. So, you know, there's no better day than the present day to pick up one of these diecasts, because I tell you, folks, take it from someone who's bought so many darn COT diecasts. When they're there and they're cheap, you better get them, because someone will, and once the dealers don't have these diecasts in store, it's up to the individuals, and that's when the price scalping begins. So, if you see this diecast for a modest price, I personally wouldn't pay more than $8 for it, maybe $9 if you're really into the J Mcmurray stuff. But this is a really cool paint scheme, honestly. It definitely gives me some NASCAR Inside Line, or NASCAR the game 2011 vibes. You know, the Gen 5 racing online. Oh my God, those games were a gargantuan crash fest. I'll tell you that. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you on the next NASCAR Diecast review. Of course, we have a whole playlist down below in the description. Every single NASCAR Diecast review I've done, and every single custom one I've done as well. So, over 480 Diecast reviews down there. You can check it out. Plenty of cars. Probably a lot of cars you haven't seen before, honestly. Anyways, folks, hope you're having a great one. Diecastbuffet with this very awesome J Mcmurray diecast. Very blessed to have it. Signing off.